Hey, Zanzi, welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show opening up on S3. And listen, the days are definitely getting cooler. The blankets are out. I know you can feel it. And while winter might feel like a break from bugs, I don't think it's that time for us to let our guard down just yet, especially when we're talking about our furry, lovable animals and friends and ticks, fleas and other parasites which are annoying them. So don't take the season off, and neither should our pet care routines. So today we're going to be joined by veterinarian Dr. Bethany Moses to chat about how to keep our furry friends protected and comfortable during the colder months. Doc, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm perfect. I love the pink scrubs here. Just on brand, on trend. But let's talk about this because I'm such an aficionado when it comes to hopefully educating people on our animals, because there's so much to learn. And especially when it comes to the season. Do like ticks and fleas kind of disappear in winter and then only like pull through again in summer? Because I've heard this rumor going around, but I don't know how much truth there is in it.
So, in the past, we always thought during the cold months things disappear, but unfortunately, actually they don't. Ticks and fleas are present all year round, whether it's hot, whether it's cold. With things like climate change, we're definitely seeing a lot more ticks and fleas prevalent. And especially if you're living in areas close to open parks, open fields, there's always something that could be coming about. Even in our homes, animals come back to us and we can harbor things in our carpets, especially like fleas. They like humid areas. So definitely all year round, you always want to be concerned about it.
Stay on the pulse. And when it comes to some of these, like, let's say, winter routines, because I think things need to start changing as some pets get colder. How do we keep them clean, warm and comfortable? What are some of those sort of easy ways to do this?
So in terms of warmth, it's the same as us. Things are getting colder. We're adding layers on. If you've got small animals, putting things like jackets and jerseys.
The dog jackets are so cute.
Yes, exactly. You could also make them look fashionable, matching you.
Get like a pink one, you guys can match.
Exactly, we could be matching. So definitely things like jerseys and jackets, a nice way to do it. Otherwise, it's cold outside, wet, rainy. We want to make sure that they're indoors with us, in adequate shelter. Otherwise, if they are outside animals, then just making sure they have an enclosed, adequate place that they can be. Clean, dry bedding, you always want that. If they're obviously dirty, please bath them, but definitely you want to keep them dry. You want to keep them warm all the time.
Yeah. Now, we mentioned like all these sort of stimulations that the dogs get, but when it comes to winter, it sort of prevents us from maybe always being able to take the dogs outside because it's raining or it's muddy. You don't want to ruin the house, so it just doesn't work.
Yes.
How else can we maybe keep our animals and pets stimulated during these colder months and seasons?
So, obviously first prize would be if it's not rainy, take them out, get them out of the environment. Otherwise, in today's day and age, there's so many interactive toys, puzzles, and it's common things that, you can buy, but otherwise we can also DIY them at home. So you can have little muffin trays, you can hide treats in them and then cover it up so that doggies can try and
treasure hunt.
Yes, exactly. And, animals love working. You can do obedience training with them. They like to play games with us, get us involved. You can play hide and seek with them. So that's also fun, and cats also love doing that. Otherwise, on those really cold days, you're feeling lazy, they're feeling lazy. You can bond on the couch, put some dog TV, cat TV on, and you can have a little bonding moment with them.
Okay.
So, definitely.
So the dogs and cats actually appreciate those quality QT moments.
Yes, they love those. You can bond with them as well,
So we mentioned earlier talking about fleas, ticks, all those sort of things. And I'd imagine that this kind of involves what this next question is with regards to how often do we hold onto these dog jackets and blankets? How often should we replace it? I know after like one season, a dog's blanket in their dog bed can get a lot of that like muff smell coming through and stuff.
Yes, it's getting very manky and everything.
Yeah, we don't want that. We want to have just bougie pets all around. So how would you encourage us to maybe maintain this sort of aspect of replacing things like this?
So, bathing them and bathing their bedding and things. Bathing a doggy, we'd say every 4 to 6 weeks maybe. Obviously, if they're very dirty, bath them immediately. But we want to maintain a good standard of hygiene with them. We want to make sure that there's no fleas or anything in there. If you're noticing that it's dirty, wash it immediately. Otherwise, same as us. If you're washing your bedding once a week, maybe throw theirs in the wash. things like fleas can be harboring in those little humid environments as well. So just keep up to date with that. And then that'll also be good for their skin. You know, we don't want them lying in these moldy, gross, manky type of blankets and things like that. So sort of every week, every second week, unless obviously dirty, then bath immediately.
It's not fit for you, it's not fit for your pet.
Exactly.
Exactly. The new standard.
Yes, exactly. You know, think about what you want to do for your skin. How would you want them to behave as well?
Listen, lastly before you go, Doc, obviously with parasite protection needing to clearly take place all season, as you've just mentioned, what are some of those sort of options that we have to keep our furry loveballs protected throughout these seasons?
So there's a wide range of products, whether it's shampoos, topicals, or chewable treats. You want to make sure that you have something that works for you and for your animal. What I can recommend is follow a strict protocol when you give it, mark it in your calendar on your phone. You know, we're all on our cell phones now, and just know exactly the duration of action. So some things are monthly, some are every 3 months. So mark it, put a reminder on for the next one, just so that you keep up to date. And if you are concerned, always just phone your vet or your vet shop and just find out when is the next one due so that you can keep up to date with it.
Oh, well, Dr. Bethany, you've been incredible. I feel like I'm more confident to be able to look after my pets, but I think even in winter, hidden dangers like ticks and fleas don't disappear, clearly, as we realized. So it's an opportunity for you to keep your pet protected with something like NEXGARD. Now, this is an easy, chewable preventative, which offers 1 month or a 3-month pack protection. And it's helping you enjoy chilly walks, snuggly hikes, and of course, cozy adventures without the worries. So again, Doc, thank you. You've educated us and give us a reason to give the love back and share it over these colder months. And we've got options to do that. So winter might be here, but I think ticks and fleas didn't get the memo. And you can trust NEXGARD to keep your pet safe, happy, and protected all year round.